would like to welcome TJ to lead us to the table topic section.
Thank you, Toastmaster Giorgio. Last week I gave my icebreaker talk and I kind of messed up. Called Albert Master Toastmaster. And Sujay said, no one is our master here. I messed up there. Saw myself doing it on camera and felt bad. Okay, well, I'm going to talk about movies tonight, or ask you guys some questions about movies. Roger Ebert was my favorite movie critic. He died a couple weeks ago. And he was a great author as well as critic. So I want to really focus in on some of his books and relate them to some movies and ask you guys some questions. So I'm going to start off with you, Toastmaster Paul. Roger Ebert wrote a book called I Hated Your Movie. And it was a very good book about movies that he thought were really bad. What is a movie that you really, really hated?
A movie I really hated. You just want one? It's not the worst movie I've ever seen, but I'm going to go with Avatar. Because the storyline was crap, frankly. And everybody loved it because their stuff blew up and there was pretty colors. And I remember trying to tell some people about this. They were talking about how great Avatar was, how exciting to watch it was. And I was like, yeah, but they didn't really seem to work in the storyline. And people just would become belligerent and just start yelling, no, you're an idiot, you're wrong. And by the end of the, you're trying to present these logical arguments and say, no, the storyline was kind of weak and it wasn't, they could have done more with this. And by the end of the conversation, you're like, you know what? Forget you, forget George Lucas, and forget those giant Smurfs. I don't care, that was crap, you can walk away. So, and I did censor that. But, yeah. So that was the worst movie I've seen recently.
Toastmaster Frankie. Roger Ebert also wrote a book called The Great Movies. Great Movies 1, 2, and 3 was a series. What is a great classic movie that you've seen that you liked? Maybe a Casablanca or something like that?
That's actually a very, very easy question for me because probably one of my favorite classic movies is Gone with the Wind. I own the box set of those DVDs, and from time to time I pull them out and I watch that movie. I don't know if it is the time period that I'm most interested in or the costumes that the ladies wear, and I find it very interesting how they wore the corsets and they tied them so tightly and sucked them in so thin. But that's just an amazing time period to me and just a classic movie. Probably one of my favorites.
Toastmaster Albert. Roger Ebert also wrote a book called A Kiss is Still a Kiss, and that is a song from the movie Casablanca. What is your favorite song from a movie or your favorite movie line? Like Yo Adrian from Rocky or something like that.
Thank you, TJ. My favorite song from a movie. Soundtrack, okay. I would say it's probably the soundtrack they play in the. My favorite. Let me start by saying my favorite actor. My favorite actor is George Washington. Is George Washington? Okay. Well.
The ladies know him.
Okay, not George Clooney though. Let's call him Washington. Denzel Washington. Yeah. Okay. He played in like a Man on Fire, and there is the soundtrack called. There's a soundtrack called. It's not in English. It ends with Palabre, and it probably lasts for maybe 2 minutes and 40 something seconds, and I really do like it. Towards the end, it's a little bit sad, but it's relaxing and calm. So that's my favorite one. And yeah, Denzel Washington.